How's everybody doing on this Thanksgiving Day? I had chicken, not turkey. I didn't cook it. I went to Boston Market. There. Now we got that out of the way. I am going to make some music too. So for those of you, who are somewhat interested in my music, you will be hearing some of that. But I'm making this video because somebody actually did what I said do. If you want me to talk about something, then request it. Other than that, I won't make a video about it. Now that we got the station identification out of the way, let's talk about Lamar Jackson. Let's just do that. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way. All right, so asked me to do a Lamar Jackson video and talk about Lamar Jackson and what I think. Wait, what? No. That's not wishing. There was no. He got hurt in the playoffs. This is not something that's coming from my spirit. Blah, 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 blah. You're going to get hurt. No. That's not how this goes. You must be new to the channel. Okay? Because I've been doing the NFL as fix for about, 4 or 5 years now. And I always say when somebody's going to get hurt and why. Because the NFL is fixed. So when we're looking at Lamar Jackson, ever since the Browns game where he got stomped and they shut him down, and they beat him like 40-something or whatever, Lamar Jackson has been on fire. They've only lost 2 games for the season so far. Right now, they're slated to be the number 1 team. Number 2 team. But there's a toss-up. There's a toss-up on who's the number 1 team. Somewhat. You have San Francisco, who's just, their defense is just, they're ripping everybody. Plus they got Jimmy G, who was actually going to stay with Belichick. That's who Belichick wanted, but Belichick didn't get what he wanted. So, he still has to deal with an aging Tom Brady. But heck, an aging Tom Brady will take it. But Belichick was like, I'm looking 10 years down the line. Brady's going to be gone before then. I wanted Jimmy G. It was like, no, get rid of Jimmy G. That came from up top. So now you got San Francisco, who's number 1. And then you have, the Ravens, who are questionably, number 2, even though they have 2 losses. But, you still got the Pats, who I say is the number 2 team. Hurt. That's not very nice to say. No, but it's practical. So, to me, if you really look at it, the Ravens are number 3. But here's why I say this is going to happen. You guys go back and look at last year and the year before. When I start talking about the playoffs, and I start talking about the Patriots winning the Super Bowl and yada, 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 there is a pattern that they have. And if you just go back and look at my videos, or just go back and look at the NFL history, go back last year, whoever beats the Patriots during the regular season loses to them in the playoffs. It's just that simple. When Jamal Jackson was playing for Kansas City, boom. You know what I'm saying? They were 6-0. It was like 3 years ago. Boom. 3, 4 years ago, whatever. Boom. He gets hurt. Boom. They go down. Listen, it just is what it is. Okay? So Lamar Jackson's going to have to get hurt. And RG3 can't keep up with Lamar Jackson. He's an older Lamar Jackson. Oh, it's been hanging in there. How you doing today? So let's look at that. RG3 is a better RG3 and Lamar Jackson are pretty much the same quarterbacks. They do the same thing. They don't stay in the pocket. They rush, right? Nonetheless, when they took RG3's legs out from him, not the Ravens, our history proves it. Not the Ravens what? The Ravens don't struggle really with the Pats. They really, really don't. They don't struggle with them. But nonetheless, I don't think that the Ravens are going to beat the Pats. Hold on, let me think about this. All right, hold on a second. My nose is running. Hold on a second. Okay, so here's what I was saying. In order for the Patriots to go into the Super Bowl, which I do not think they're going to win, Lamar Jackson is going to have to be slowed down. Bill Belichick did not use all of his weapons against him in the regular season. Why would you? Right now, Lamar Jackson is the best in the business. That's it and that's all. So I think, not that it's going to be like a bounty gate, not like what they was doing down there in, Louisiana with the Saints. Not like that. But I think they're going to slow Lamar Jackson down, and I think he's going to get hurt. And that's it. I just think they're going to clip his wings, and they're going to make him stay in the pocket. And, there's always been questions about his throwing ability, even though it's better. But his scrambling ability is really what's dangerous. So I think the only way for Belichick to get past them, because they will see them again in the AFC Championship. They're not going to see Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 6-5. It's just not going to happen. So they're going to see again in the championship coming up in like week 13 or 14. And I just think they're going to clip his wings. I just do. I remember when the Steelers did it to, who was it, Boomer Esiason? Or one of those guys, I remember when the Steelers did it, they had to slow down Cincinnati. It wasn't Boomer Esiason. It was, I forgot his name. But they went and they broke that boy's leg. I don't think that's what's going to happen to him, but I do think he's going to catch a knee injury or something like that. Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl makes the ratings go boom, right? It's good for business. 5 touchdowns are dangerous. Yeah, but the thing is, you showed out. You never outshined the master. Okay. Let's just step back for a second. Let's just step back and think, and let's think. What did we see Cam Newton do? What? 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago? What did we see Cam Newton do? We saw him go 17-1. And Cam Newton was Lamar Jackson that year. He beat everyone. Every single person that stepped up, he smashed him. And what happened to him in the Super Bowl? When he came up against Peyton Manning, he fell apart. And you know what? It wasn't because of his skills. It was because he was told to. He didn't dive on the ball because he said his knee would have, but no, the NFL is fixed. All I'm saying is they want the Pats to go, Lamar Jackson's going to end up getting hurt. And it could be a fake hurt. It could be a Kevin Durant hurt. It could be a Kawhi Leonard 2 years ago hurt. I mean, That doesn't mean he's hurt. I'm not wishing that on him. I'm saying that they have to script it some kind of way. Put RG3 in there. No. You don't say 6'5", 245 pounds of soft. That dude is strong, is all, and to me, he's the best quarterback in the league. But ever since he said that, I don't hear women. It's funny to hear women talking about routes. It's been a downward spiral since. He has gone downhill since. And now he has a phantom injury, some kind of knee or heel spur or whatever it is. Tell me what Cam Newton's injury is. Because now when you talk about, their team, all you're talking about is Christian McCaffrey, who is a great player. Great player. But he's not a better player than Cam Newton. Tell me what his injury is. The NBA, I haven't been following it, but I'm thinking with all the numbers that the Lakers are putting up, it's just going to be hard to stop them. Once they got Anthony Davis, they were even laughing about it themselves. So I'm looking at LeBron taking 2 this year and next year. And I haven't really been following it. But somebody tell me what sore feeling. Right. What is Cam Newton's? What's his injury? And now they're looking at trading him. He wrote a tweet talking about he's leaving. What's his injury? Just help me out. Somebody help me out. Lamar Jackson is playing out of his mind. And yes, absolutely. Is it good for ratings? What he just did last game was ridiculous. That's got to be a record. It's some kind of record, isn't it? It's some kind of ridiculous record. 5 touchdown throws, just bam, 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 bam. And then they take him out and put RG3 in, drive down, and RG3 gets sacked. You know what I'm saying? It just proves that, you just, no, RG, no, no, RG, RG3. It's a RG3. When you was with the Redskins, RG, you know what I'm saying? But ever since you got hit and came out of Baylor and caught that concussion, RG. Just ride the wave, RG. Be happy. Ride the wave. Ride the wave, RG. It's okay. Ever since Cam Newton said, yeah. Ever since then, they took his money from him. He had to publicly apologize for saying what is very, very true. I am not used to hearing women talking about routes. It's been an all-guys sport other than cheerleaders. There are no female coaches. There are no female coaching staff. They just now start having female commentators, and that sucks. I don't want to hear a female commentator, not unless we're talking about lingerie football. You know what I'm saying? Or women's volleyball. I'm all in on that. Women's athletic sports, I'm all in. I'm all in. Because especially if they played it, yes, give me more insight about the spike and all that other stuff from a woman's point of view. I am all about that. I'm with you 100%. But women commentating in men's sports, I like to hear a coach. Listen, I didn't even want to hear Dennis Miller. He was terrible. We was like, defenestrate. Why are you talking about throwing something out of a window? Like, how many people know what defenestrate means? Get Dennis Miller out of there. He's too smart. That's not what we want to hear. This is a very basic game. It does have science to it, but we don't want to hear a scientific breakdown. We want to enjoy it. We don't want to, overload our, synapses trying to figure out what the hell and why somebody threw a outside flag pass, back shoulder. That's all we want to hear. Go back to Madden. We want to hear Madden talk again. But I don't want to hear a woman commentating in the NFL. I just don't. I mean, I'm still struggling with the female referee, but I'm like, cool. But if she gets hit, it's like those are some big boys out. I don't want them tippy-toeing around anything. I want them going full speed. But, if a woman is out there, it's just a man's thing to think, I might knock this woman over. A man can take it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way you think. But, this is a woman. You don't want to, it's just not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Even though she might be tough as nails, it's not the point. You are a female. That's how we're built. That's just what it is. We know we're bigger, we're stronger, we're faster. We know we're like wrecking balls out there. We know that. Listen, I played against a girl when I was in the 8th grade. I played against a girl. She was a running back, and she was hella fast. And our coach told us point blank, you better hit her. But you know what we were all thinking? Coach, this is a girl. He's like, I don't care. Yeah, you don't care because you're not the one out there about to knock her on her ass. But we did. Now, we did stop her, because she was very, very quick. And she was small. So except from her 40 time was just ridiculous. This was and she's a white girl. This was a really quick white girl. And she just boom, and would get through the hole. And we was like, oh, no, we're not having that. We hit her, but we didn't try to destroy her. If that was a guy coming up the middle, we're trying to take your helmet off. And I'm sorry, that's just the way we're built. We did not hit that girl with full force, and she knew it. She knew it. But we stopped. So I'm just saying, nah, bro. I don't want to hear a female commentating. Not football. Not basketball either. Not men's basketball either. But definitely not football. I don't want to. Listen, whenever I hear a woman commentating football, I just turn it off. Or I turn it down. And that may sound some type of sexist to some people, but it's really not. This woman did not play. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear Fran Tarkington. He was a quarterback for the freaking Vikings. Give me Fran. Give me Chris Carter or somebody. Give me somebody who mastered the game or was a master coach. And some of those guys never played, but they know it. They know the game, and they've been doing it for years, and you're so used to listening to them. So no, I'm not trying to hear a woman. Like the Denver game last year, I was like, well, why is there a woman talking? And why is she talking with that? No, I turned it down. I didn't even want to see the game after that. But anyways, my explanation of Lamar Jackson is not to say I hope he gets hurt. I'm saying that in order for the Pats to continue to get past him, they're going to have to slow him down. And I guarantee you that they're gonna, the ghost of well, not the ghost because he's still alive, but spirits of Kevin Randleman is gonna that defense is gonna handle him. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it at all. Hey, what's going on, Keisha Cole? How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Yeah, look, I don't have an issue with Cam Newton say he's not used to hearing a woman talk about routes. And when they went off on him, I would have, all his money comes through a corporation. Like, he doesn't control his money. You know what I'm saying? He plays for the good old boys. He doesn't control that. But what he said was very, very true. I'm not used to hearing a woman talk about routes. But now there's a woman on every sports show. Why? You got this one goofy woman on, it's not First Take, but whatever Shannon Sharp is on, talking about, some guy who did something should lose his job in the NFL, and the guys were just sitting there like, wait, what? Then everyone should lose their job when they make a mistake. Everyone in the spotlight, everywhere. Don't just do it to a black man. Like, what are you talking about? People make mistakes. We're human. They should lose all their money. Heck, Ray Rice lost a lot of his money, but look, the Steelers gave him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Steelers gave him a chance. Look at Adrian Peterson. He made a mistake. Then the Cardinals gave him a chance, and now the Redskins. Now he plays for the Redskins. He's 34, 35 years old. Still knocking people down. Shut up with that. Oh, I don't think you should. I'm just... Exactly. Not unless it's all women. Like, all women, get out there and play against all women. Look, women want to change men so bad when it comes to certain things that just don't need to be changed. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't. Lingerie football, I don't watch it, but, whenever I have seen it, I was like, mad respect. These girls can hit. These women are running people over. These women can run. They're fast. They're strong. They're built. I was like, respect from the athletic point of view. I was like, 100% respect. I don't really watch it because I don't think they should run around half naked. But definitely respect on the athletic point of view. 100%. Some of them, they're quick. You know what I'm saying? I like to see a woman who can just and get at it. I watch track and field all the time. I used to run track and field up all the way until a couple of years ago. So I love the athletic prowess of those females. I love it. But don't sit up here and force feed me a woman into a man's world. Don't do that. Because it makes me mad because I know it's feminism. If a woman's going to come into a man's world, let her earn it. Go get one of them lingerie football chicks and have them commentate. Go get some chick who done got a concussion or two from getting hit at, 40 miles an hour and put them on, I'm like, yeah, because she knows what it's like to catch a burner to the shoulder. She knows. That's what I'm saying. Give me, these pretty chicks they got sitting up there. No, I'm sorry. I don't even like watching First Take or none of those shows anymore because I just don't want to hear what this woman has to say. And I gave it a chance. And a majority of the time, they have no insight. They're simply there because they're pretty, because they're a woman. And to me, that's not good enough. It just isn't. Earn it like we do. I want that woman to earn that. This is a very thing that women have been fighting against. Women have been fighting against being treated like a woman and treat me like I'm just like you. Okay, fine. I want to earn mine, and I want equal pay and take away the glass ceiling. I am all about that. Woman can get out there and work in construction, pay her what they pay me. I'm with you 100%. You know what I'm saying? If she's in a leadership position, pay her for that leadership position 100%. But because she earned it, not because she's a woman. There's only very few positions where a woman or a man is going to get paid more than the opposite sex because of their gender. Like nurses. Male nurses get paid more than women nurses. Why? Because of the work that the male nurses are going to be slated to do. They're going to be the ones who have to pick them bodies up off the floor and all that. They're not going to ask a woman to, do that because naturally men are stronger than women. So they're going to look at an RN male nurse and they're going to say, we're going to give you more pay than this woman. And no woman should complain about that, not unless you coming in there looking like G.I. Jane and you're willing to scrape bodies up off the floor every day and handle some of those crazies in there every day. You're doing the same thing the man is doing. You're taking hits just like the man is doing. If that's what you want to do, then pay that woman the same amount of money. That's it, and that's all. But out of respect, we don't expect you to do that. Why? Because you're a woman. This is not what we expect. Nonetheless, your pay is still substantial. You're $60,000 and up walking in the door. And the NBA show does the same thing. Yeah, the same thing. Calling her the same thing. Why is that blonde-haired chick sitting there for calling her? What is she? Is she a producer? What is her description? What is her job description? Why is that pretty blonde head? She's gorgeous. And she's sitting in the shadows. Why is she there? So men can all go at her? No, they don't give her that much airtime. She's not standing up. We don't see her bottom. We don't see none of that. We just see her blonde hair to here, cut off right to here, and every now and then they flash to her and she says whatever. That's not for the men. She's not there for us. She's not there for the men. She's there so women don't cry about a woman not being on the show. What they did to Cam Newton was a crime. It was theft. It was 100% theft. And if I was the owner of any of those big companies, I wouldn't have took his money away from him. Oh, we got to take Cam Newton's money away because he's not used to seeing a woman. Said he's not used to seeing a woman talk about routes. Mr. Powell, do you think we're going to take this out of the like? Tell me, when's the last time you heard a woman talk about routes? I would have just presented that. Tell me, when's the last time you heard a female talk about NFL routes? When's the last time? And they would all sit there and go, never. And I would be like, so the problem is, Because none of you never heard it either. All he did was say it. He's not used to hearing a woman talk about routes. Now you have a woman popping up on every single one of these sports shows. And getting back to Lamar Jackson, I do not wish Lamar Jackson get hurt. But we see the same thing happen to Todd Gurley when they wanted to slow Todd Gurley down. There is an agenda when it comes to football. If this is the Ravens' year, which I know it's not, the Ravens are not going to win the Super Bowl. They're not. And the better Lamar Jackson plays, the worse it's going to be. That's just it, and that's all. He is Cam Newton. He is. We've seen it happen to different players, different quarterbacks, on and on and on and on and on. When they are a threat to the agenda, unbeknownst to them, they become it's like winning the lottery. When you win the lottery and everybody knows you win the lottery, guess what they do? They come after you. It just is what it is. The more you shine, the more people are upset about it. And I'm just trying to tell you, the way the NFL is, I hope he does win a Super Bowl, but I don't think he will. Not from what I've been seeing for the last 30, 40 years. Especially now. All they're doing is plotting on how to stop him. And that's just that. And when they saw what the Browns did, and you got to go up against Belichick, the greatest mind in the game. When's the last time you saw Belichick smile? What? When's the last time you saw him crack a smile? You know he was a coach for the Browns and they fired him? Nah, B. I'm saying when they come up against Belichick in the playoffs, it's a good chance that he's either going to get hurt during that game or he's going to get hurt before that game. And when it happens, for all you people saying I'm wishing bad on him, when it happens, you're going to be like, Tone was right. Again. That's what you're going to say. You're going to be like, Tone was right. And you're like, exactly. I don't wish bad on nobody. But it's just to me, I just can't see them winning a Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you something else. I can see. Well, listen to this. I can see the Cheeseheads winning the Super Bowl before I can see Lamar Jackson winning the Super Bowl this year. And we know the Cheeseheads aren't going to win the Super Bowl. They just got blown out. We know they're not we know that they're not going to win the Super Bowl. But I could see them winning the Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson. Why? Because of the quarterback. So I just want to make this video because somebody asked me to. I just wanted to, tell you guys what I thought about it. Society want to go by the proper order that God had set up, right? They have an agenda. They do. Listen. Okay, well, let me say this. Tom Brady's not going to win a Super Bowl this year. I think he's going to win next year. Somebody's going to knock them out. Now, Lamar can knock them out of the playoffs. So, by my theory, the Patriots have to lose. They don't have Gronkowski. They do have to lose. But the way I've seen it every year is when you beat them in preseason or in the regular season, you lose to them in the playoffs. So let's just say it switched all around. Let's just say they beat them again. And Lamar Jackson does go to the Super Bowl. He's still, if he goes to the Super Bowl, he's going to either face San Francisco. I don't know the divisions. He's going to either face San Francisco or he's going to face Sean Payton and the Saints. You don't want to face the Saints. San Francisco got a better team, a better defense, but you don't want to face the Saints. Lamar Jackson does not want to face the Saints. You don't. You just don't. That team is known for being dirty. They're known for paying people to hurt people. They're known for taking football to a whole nother level. It's just not what you want to do. And I think that it's going to be the Saints year. But I think he's going to get hurt. I just do. That's it and that's all. I am going to come back and make some music. So I will talk to you guys in a few.